This is the Roulette Master, and I cannot wait to share with you the incredible 7 corners roulette system by Clyde. He said if you use this, you'll start winning money consistently in the casino. I can't wait to share it with you, and today we're going to put his system up against one of Lenny's best systems, and we're going to start with that one first. And let's go ahead and just jump right into it and get started. So we're going to start with first and second 12, having a $10 bet on each. This is a $20 total bet, and we started with a 25 red, which is a loss. So when we lose with this system, we're going to go from 10 to 30 on the first and second 12. Let's go ahead and spin again here. Let's see what we get here. That's a 20 black. Okay, and when we got the win, we go back a unit. So we're already up 10. You can see we were at 30. So now we'll go to 20. And now we have $20 on first and second 12. That's a 16 red. Fantastic. So we won at 20. Now we go back to 10. We're up $30. So 10 on first 12, 10 on second 12, and here we go. That's an 18 red. That's a win, so we stay at 10. You can see now we're up $40 and already making lots of profit with one of Lenny's best systems here. This is an 8 black, and that is a $10 win. Now we're up $50, so let's just spin again here. And I can't wait to see how much this can make in 15 minutes of playtime. We're only a minute 15 in, and that's a loss on 29 blacks, so we go from 10 to 30. And spin, here we go. I can't wait to share with you the new 7 corners system by Clyde. It looks awesome. That's a 0. And so we're going to go up 2 units. So we'll go from 30 to 50. Okay, now we have 50 on first 12. We have 50 on second 12. And let's spin. That's a win on 14 red. Okay, that's a $50 win. Fantastic. So we were at 50. Now we'll go to 40. Okay, we're up 20 right now, but that's just because we have to work our way back down a little bit now. Just like that. That's a 15 black. That's a win at 40. Now we go to 30. Let me fix that one. Oops. Right there, 30 on each now. Now we're up 60. And if we get the win here, all of a sudden, we'll be up 80. So that'll happen pretty quickly. Just like that. That's a win on 10 black. So that's a $30 win. I'm sorry, we're up 90 now. That's right, we were at 30. Now we're going to 20. Let's go ahead and spend. So if we get this one, we'll already be up over $100. But that's a loss on 32 red. So we'll go from 20 to 40 up 2 units. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, let's go ahead and spend at $40 on each. First and second 12 is covered. And that's a win, 2 black. So we'll go from 40 to 30, back a unit. We're currently up 90, and if we get the win here, we'll be up 120. But we lost, that's a 27 red. So we go from 30 to 50. Okay, you can see that dropped us back to $30 profit temporarily. That just means we have to work our way back down. And there's a win right there with 5 red. So now we're going to go from 50 back to 40. Okay, and we're up 80. Let's go ahead and spin. And you definitely want to cash out when you get up a good amount, because this one definitely cycles a little bit. And that's a loss right there on 40 each. So now we'll go to 60 each. And then coming up here, we're going to cover the bankroll and everything else you need to know with this system. And I can't wait to share with you Clyde's new system coming up. That's another loss. So we lost at 60. Now we're going to go to 80. Okay. So temporarily we're minus 120, but you'll be surprised how fast it comes back when we start getting some wins. And there's one right there with a 4 black. And that's an $80 win. So now we go to 70. Back a unit when we win. And if we get this one, we'll be back in profit again. Here we go. We lost though. That's a 31 black. So this is why bankroll is so important, because now we're going to go from 70 to 90 and spin. You can see temporarily we're minus 180, but we can come right back from that. All we need is a few wins. And when you're playing with 2 of the 3 dozens, eventually things are going to go your way. You just don't know how long that's going to be. That's why you need bankroll. We just lost at 90. So now we're going to 110. And let's go ahead and spin. Let's turn this thing around and start working our way back the other direction. And that's a win with the 7 red. So let's work our way back and make a lot of money. We're going to go from 110 to 100 now. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. So let's take off 1 on each. We're going back a unit. And let me make sure I get that right there. You take that off there and add those back in. We're at 100 each. That's 200 total. And let's go ahead and spin. And let's keep working our way back down. But there's a loss, and that's why we have the bankroll, which we're going to go over here in a minute. So we're going to go from 100 to 120. Let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's a 35 black. That's a loss. So now we're going to go from 120 to 140. And you can see temporarily we're down a little bit, but we have a $2,000 bankroll with this system. So no problem at all. We just need to wait for good things to happen. And right now things aren't happening good for us. That's why we need the bankroll. So let's go up another 2 units. Now we're at 160 each, 320 total. Then we'll check our bankroll after this one. Okay, we finally got a win after all those losses. My goodness, we lost, this looks like we lost 5 out of the last 7. That is crazy when you have 24 numbers. But let's go ahead and go back a unit. So now we're at 150 each. And spin. This is a $300 total bet. And if we can get some wins in a row, you'll be surprised at how fast it comes back. But right now we're continuing to lose. So let's go up 2 units again. Again, this is why we have a $2,000 bankroll. Now we're at 170 each, 340 total. And let's get some wins. My goodness, we're due, aren't we? If you're ever doing roulette, right? So we're going to go from 170 back to 160 on each. That's a 320 total bet. Still have over $1,000 in our bankroll. We just need some good things to happen now. And there we go. Another win, 20 black. Just like you can have a bunch of losses in a row, you can also have a bunch of wins in a row, especially when you have more numbers covered than not. And let's add that one back in. Now we're at 150 each, 300 total. And we'll check our balance again after this one. Ooh, man, I could see it going at that 0. That wasn't good. So let's go ahead and add 20 to each. It's 2 units, and we still have almost 1,000 left in the bankroll, and we have plenty of time to come back. We just need to get some wins. There's one right there, 10 black. So let's go back a unit. Okay, now we're at 160 each, 320 total. And I love good comebacks. Let's do it right here. There's another win, 10 black. Again, just like you can have really bad streaks, you can have really good streaks. And that's what we're depending on here because of the bankroll that we have. And eventually things will go your way, but you never know how long it's going to be before that happens. That's why bankroll is necessary. And we're finally getting some wins here, so we'll go back another unit. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So now we'll be at 140 each. Let's go ahead and spend this. A 280 total bet, $2,000 bankroll system. You can also play this with a $200 bankroll and dollar units. And boy, do I love a good comeback. And let's continue to do it. So we'll take another 10 off of each. Back a unit when we win. Now we're at 130 each, 260 total. Okay, another win, 5 red. So again, just like I was saying earlier, you can have horrible streaks, but you can also have really good streaks. And we're starting to come back here. So let's see if we can keep it going our way. We're at 120 each, 240 total now after we went back a unit. But that's a loss. That's a 26 black, so we'll go up 2 units now. So let's do that. We'll be at 140 again. And we still have plenty of time to climb back and make some money here. Okay, that's a win on 1 red. That's good. So we'll go back a unit again. And here we go. We're minus 430, but on the comeback trail. And we're at 130 each now, 260 total. And about 5 minutes left here. That's a win with 24 black. So that's a nice $130 win there. We're minus 300. Let's take one off here. Now we're at 120 each. 240 total. And boy, do I love a good comeback. Like I was saying before, let's do it. Oh, just as I say that, we lost, but that's okay. We still have plenty of time. Let's go up 2 units. Now we're at 140 each, 280 total. All right, let's go ahead and spin. Let's get the win here. Don't hit the 0 there. It was trying to, I could tell. So that is a win at 140. We'll go back a unit. Now we're at 130 each. And let's spin. Here we go. 4 minutes left. Plenty of time to still finish up, but not when things like that are happening. But again, we can do this. Let's go ahead and increase by 2 units again. And now we're at 150 each, 300 total. We'll check our balance after this one. And here we go. That's a win on 19 red. Okay, let's go back a unit. So now we're at 140 each, 280 total. $2,000 bankroll. You can also play this again with $200 bankroll and dollar units. That's a win on 9 red. That's what we needed. Okay, so we're minus 370. We'll go back a unit because we won. Now we're at 130 each, 260 total. And that's another loss, 34 red. So too many losses, but we still have time. We got 3 minutes left. Let's go ahead and increase by 2 units. Now we're at 150 each, 300 total. Again, 3 minutes left with this one. There's a win on 6 black. Okay, 150 win, minus 480. We'll drop back a unit to 140 each, 280 total. And come on, let's get some wins. And that's not what that is. That's a 27 red. That's a loss. So we're going to go up 2 units again. 160 each, 320 total. You can also move these bets around if you like. That's no problem at all. The key is the progression. But right now, it's not working great, but we still have some time left. Let's go ahead and go back to 150 each. I will say I've won a lot of money playing this system, but just like you're seeing here, things can go bad. You just need to be patient and have bankroll for things to come back around. And that is a win. So we go back a unit. Now we're at 140 each. And we're at minus 450. Seems like a lot, but if we could get some wins, we could make that up in no time. But we keep getting losses. That's a 35 black. So let's go up 2 units again. Okay, let's go ahead and spend 160 each, 320 total. And it tried to hit the 0, but it gave us 1 win at least. And let's go ahead and go back a unit after that win. Now we're at 150 each, 300 total. Come on. Every time I ask for it, it doesn't give it to me today, does it? So let's go up 2 units. Now we're at 170 each. And here we go. Another loss, 29 black. Let's go up another 2 units. Okay, let's go ahead and spin at 190 each. There's a win on 8 black. Okay, so let's go back a unit. Okay, 180 each, 360 total. Finally, back-to-back wins. Boy, that's been a while. Okay, so let's go back a unit on each again. Now we're at 170 each. Ooh, another loss, 34 red. Okay, let's go up 2 units again. Okay, so we still have about $900 left in the bankroll, but hit kind of a bad stride here with a bunch of high numbers. And there's a win there on 20 black. Okay, we're at minus 990. We are going to go back a unit after that win. And spin. We're at 360 total. That's a win on 13 black. Okay, 180 win. Let's rebet and take one off. Go back a unit on wins.
No more bet.
Here we go. Ooh, that's another loss, 31 black. Let's go up 2 more units again. 190 each, 380 total, and we're pretty much out of time here, but I'm going to play this one a little longer and see if we can come back, and then we'll go to the next video. Let's give it one more chance here. Let's see how far we can go without losing. So we won that one. We'll go back a unit to 180. And let's spin, see if we can go on one last run here. Okay, there's a 3 red. Okay, that's a 180 win. Let's go back a unit. Now we're at 170 each, 340 total. And here we go. And there's a loss. So we didn't come back with this one, but we didn't lose our bankroll either. We still have about half of it. In fact, let's go one more time. Let's go up to 190, and we'll give it one last chance to go on a streak. Okay, that's a 4 black. But we definitely didn't win money in the 15 minutes. But we'll give it one more shot here. We're at 180 each, 360 total. And there's another loss, 30 red. Again, we haven't lost our bankroll, but not the best situation. That puts us back at 200 each. And we really, once you get this far down, even though you haven't lost your bankroll, you do need a nice run, which can happen, definitely can happen. You just have to be really patient for that to come back. And let's see what we get here. Okay, that's a win on 8 black. Okay, that's a 190 win. We'll take 10 off of each. 180 total, 360 total bet here. But there's another loss again. So it's going back and forth. It's making it hard for us to come back. And then you'd have to just go up 2 more units. We still have plenty of bankroll, but doesn't seem to want to let us out right now. And see, there's another loss right there. I will tell you, this system can work really well for you. In fact, this is kind of one that I used to use. A little bit different version of this one. If I needed to make up some bankroll, I would start high and then try to work low, and that can really work for you if if you've had a streak going the other way. And so what I used to do when I did that was I'd start at 150 and then just try to work my way back 1 unit at a time towards 0 until I was made up a decent amount. But that there is a little bit of risk there, just like you're seeing today when you do that. Now we're at 200 each, 400 total. There's a win at 15 black. Okay, let's take one more of those off. Now we're at 190 each. And see, there's another loss again. So I think it's time to move on to the next system. We didn't lose all of our bankroll, but I will tell you that this can be a really good system. We just had really bad numbers today. Basically, it's 2 up, 1 down, playing with 24 numbers, and you can move the bets around. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. But now it is time for the new system of the day. This is Clyde's new system, and looks fantastic. Let's just jump right into it and get started. Let's see how much money we can make in the next 15 minutes. Here we go. All right, the time is finally here for the new 7 Corners Roulette system by Clyde. Let's go ahead and place the bets, and here we go. We're going to start with dollar bets on this one, and we're going to start with some corners. We're going to put 6 across the top, and then we're going to pick one that overlaps, which is going to be your 7th corner. So in this case, let's go ahead and pick, let's do this one right here. You can pick whichever one you want for the 7th corner. Let's go ahead and spin. And I'm going to share everything you need to know to win money like Clyde's been doing with this one. That's a 13 black to start. And that's a $2 win. So whenever we win, we're going to take off the corner. So let's go ahead and do that. And but in that one, we actually hit the 7th corner. So if you do that, you have to add one back in. Otherwise, you don't add it back in. So let's add one right here. And actually, you know what? Let's move. That one just hit. Let's go right here. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. That's a 34 red. Okay, and that is a loss there. So Clyde says that when you lose, you go ahead and you double the bet. So let's do that. And spin. Now we're at 14. That's a 9 red. Okay, and that's a $4 win. We're not in profit right now, so what we do now is we take off the one that just hit. So let's do that. Okay, there we go. Now let's go ahead and spin. So when you win, you take one off that hits. Ooh, that's a 0, so we're going to have to double the bet. So let's go ahead and do that. We've had a lot of zeros today. First one on this system, though. Let's go ahead and spin. That's a 26 black. Okay, that's a $12 win, and we're not in session profits, so we are going to take that off. We're going to go to the 26.30 and take the whole thing off, and then let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's a 12 red. Okay, that's a loss, so we're going to double the bet. Now we're going to be at 40. Let's go ahead and spin again here. That's a 19 red. Okay, that's a win, but that's the extra one, so we have to put that back somewhere else. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's see, so those have 6. Let me make sure those are right. I think I subtracted one off there. Yeah, let me add those back in. Sorry about that, guys. Here we go. All right, now let's add one back in at 8, but it needs to be in a different spot. Okay, now we're ready to spin again. Let's see what we get here. That is an 18 red. Okay, that's a $32 win. Let's check it. We're in session profit, so we reset. That means we go all the way back to where we started. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we pick 1 on the bottom. So in this case, let's go ahead and pick, let's see, let's do 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay, and spin. And remember where our session profit level is. We're 3 minutes 45 seconds in out of 15 with this one, and that's a 4 black. That's a $2 win. Okay, we don't remove anything. Well, we remove this one, but we have to put it somewhere else because that's the extra corner. So let's do that, and how about right there? Okay, let's go ahead and spin again here. This is a 7 corners roulette system by Clyde. That is a 7 red. Okay, that's a loss, so we'll double the bet. And here in a minute, I'm going to share with you how far you go with or taking off the corner bets. And that's a 28 black. Okay, again, that is a win on the extra corner, so we have to put that somewhere else now. So let's take that out. And here we go. And you can see on these other ones they have 2, so we have to add 2 somewhere else. There we go, and let's spin. That's a 35 black. Okay, that's a $4 win, so let's take that out. Okay, now we're at a $14 total bet. Still have 46 here. Let's go ahead and spin. That's a 19 red. That's a loss, so we'll go ahead and double the bet from 12 to 24 and spin. That's a 25 red. That's a loss, so we'll double the bet from 24 to 48. You can see that drops us back to 10 temporarily here. That's 11 black. Okay, that's a $24 win, but we're not in session profit, so we need to take that out. And let's see, that was this one right here. Okay, now we're at a $40 total bet, and let's spin. There's going to be some rules to this as well about, again, how many you can take off. And let's go ahead and double the bet to 80. So make sure you stick around to hear all the rest of the rules and the bankroll for this one. And that's a 21 red. Okay, that's a $64 win. So now we're in new session profit. We can start over. But once we get to where we are not in session profit and we only have a certain amount of them left, there's going to be some things changed. So let's go ahead and place a new corner bet on the bottom and all the 6 on top as well. We're now at $58 in profit right here, and let's spin. That's a 7 red, and that's a loss. Let's go ahead and double that bet to 14.
No more bets.
Here we go. But definitely keep track of your session profit with this one. You can also play it where you try to reach a certain amount of profit before you reset, but this is the safest way to do it. We're up 55. We're not in session profit, so let's go ahead and take out that 5. Okay, there we go. And let's go ahead and spin. Now we're at a $12 total bet. That's a 35 black. It's a $6 win, and that's new session profit at 61. So let's start over. Again, you can you don't have to do session profit with this one, but you could do like a $50 goal or a $100 goal, but it's much riskier. I would reset with new session profit on this one. So let's go ahead and add one right there and spin. The main goal of every system should be to win money and not lose your bankroll, and that's really important. That's a 26 black, and that is a win. We're up 63. We're going to take that one out. So let's do that and spin. Here we go. That's a 23 red. That's a $3 win. And let's take that one out now. So let's do that right here. And you can see now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they each have 4 on them. That's 20, but 2 of the numbers are overlapped, so that's 18. Let's go ahead and spin.
No more bets.
Here we go. That's a 13 black. Okay, that's a $4 win. And that's new session profit. Let's start over. But once we get to where we're not in session profit, and I'm going to share with you what to do next. So make sure you stick around for that. We're up 70. Let's go ahead and spin. With this one, if you were going to set goals like $100 for achieving, you could do a $2,000 bankroll. But the way we're doing it with session profit, $1,000 bankroll is plenty for this one, and you can probably even do it with less. So we lost that one, so we're going to double the bet.
No more bets.
And spin. And we're 9.5 minutes in out of 15. That's a 27 red. And that's a $4 win. We're up 67. We're going to take that one out. So there we go.
No more
Let's
bets.
spin. So $12 total bet now. And that's a 20 black. Okay, we hit that new one there, but that's new session profit at 91, so we restart anyway. Otherwise, we would have taken that out and moved it. So let's reset here. Whoops. Let's do this one right here.
No
Okay.
more bets.
And again, keep track of your session profit. We're 10 minutes in out of 15. That's a 34 red. That's a loss. So we're going to double the bet. And remember that we were up 91. So let's go ahead and double the bet to 14 and spin. This is Seven Corners Roulette System by Clyde, and that's a 22 black. That's a loss. Let's go ahead and double the bet.
No
Now
more
we're
bets.
at $28 total. This is why you need the bankroll. Going to recommend $1,000 with this one. And that's a 23 red. That's an $8 win. And now we're going to remove that. So let's take that one out and spin.
No more bets.
All right, here we go. We're at $24 total bet now. 11 minutes in. It's a 21 red. Okay, that's a loss. So we're going to double the bet. Now we're at 48, and this is why you need that $1,000 bankroll, just in case you have to double a few times. That's an 18 red. Okay, that's a $24 win. We're up 78. Not in session profit, so we're going to remove this corner right here that just hit. And spin. We're at 40 total now. Let's see if we can get another win. That's a 7 red. That's a loss, so we're going to double the bet to 80 and spin. And remember where we were at with session profit, just over 90. That's a 4 black. Okay, we're going to have to move that one. That's 100. Well, that's new session profit at 102. We don't have to move anything. And the reason why, actually, that one was one of the numbers. Oh, that wasn't one of the overlapping numbers, but I do want to cover, if you hit like the 2 or the 5, anything that overlaps, it's going to be much bigger. So that's always awesome. And we're up 102. That means we're going to reset. That's new session profit. And this is the Seven Corners Roulette System by Clyde. And let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. That's a 26 black. Okay, we're going to need to move that, but that's new session profit anyway, so we need to start over. So here we go. That's the safest way to play, is to start over every time you're in new session profit, and keeps your bankroll and allows you to have consistent wins. There's a loss right there, so let's go ahead and double. We're going to go from 7 to 14. We're up 106. And we're 13 minutes in here with the Seven Corners Roulette System by Clyde. That's a 10 black. Okay, that's a $4 win. And we're up 110. So we can go ahead and reset. All right, let's go ahead and spin. Ooh, a double zero. Let's go ahead and double. Seen a lot of those today. Now we're at 14 instead of 7. And it's a 13 black. It's a loss. Let's go ahead and double the bet from 14 to 28. And here we go. That's an 8 black. Okay, that's a win, so we're going to take that one out. We're not in session profit, or close to. If you're close to, that's good enough as well, but let's go ahead and take out that one. And obviously the best thing to hit is the 2023. And this is a $26 total bet. That's a 25 red. That's a loss, so we're going to go ahead and double the bet. Okay, now we're at 48. That's the total bet. And here we go. It's a 32 red. Okay, that's a $24 win. Not in session profit, so we're going to take that one off. And then again, here coming up, I'm going to show you the most that you can take off. And now we're at a $40 total bet. That's a 31 black. That's a loss, so we're going to double the bet. Now we're going to go to 80 and spend. You can see we have 4 corners right now, and you can't go below three of those. So there's a nice $64 win. New session profit is just established at 121, and time is up. So hope you enjoyed the new 7 corner system by Clyde. You can always bet more if you would like, but we started with dollar units today. Again, I'll go ahead and put these out there for you again as we finish. But you're going to put $1 on all of the corners at the top. That's 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then you just pick one down here, and that creates 2 jackpot numbers as well. The 2023. If you win, you take off the corner that just won, and don't go below 3. And double when you lose, and then when you get new session profit, you just restart. I think that's a great system. So thank you, Clyde, for sending that one in, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. And keep sending in your systems every day. I love seeing them, guys. And man, I just look forward to it every single day. I pick a new one every single day of the week, 365 days of the year. So you guys keep this train rolling, and I just love seeing them in the search for the best roulette system possible. Remember to send those systems to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. Again, pick a new one every single day and showcase it on the channel. We test it out in the search for the best roulette system possible, and I love it. I hope you guys do as well. And if you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe to the channel. Let's keep growing this great community. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.